dignitaries on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, friends from media, namaste, a very good evening to all of you. I am pleased to be present here at the release of Blueprint for the Development of Ice Hockey in Ladakh, the game changer. In a national capital, in a program like this, only for the sports lover and only Pahadi on the stage, is also game changer, man. कहाँ संभव होता था ये? और लद्दाख वाले तो यूटी यूटी करते थे मेरे सब भाई. So I think that desire to have Ladakh as a union territory, that has also been fulfilled by none other than Prime Minister Modi, and we are grateful that Ladakh is progressing day by day. They're getting all their rights, and I would like to congratulate the administration of the Union Territory of Ladakh and Royal Enfield for the creation of this blueprint for the development of ice hockey in Ladakh. I would like to especially thank Honorable LG, who is not present among us today. He took a lot of pain when we discussed with the Honorable MP and my dear friend, Jamyang Namgyal ji. We've been discussing this for last couple of years with the earlier LG and the present LG also. And I'm glad they have taken it to the conclusion, and I'm grateful to the Royal Enfield team for making this happen. I mean, at times it looked like कि सब क्लब्स तक ही खेलते रहेंगे, लेकिन एक भविष्य का ब्लूप्रिंट तैयार किया, उसके लिए मैं आप सबको बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूं. This blueprint is game changer and will certainly pave the way to enable an Indian ice hockey contingent to participate in the 2042 Winter Olympics. कितने लोगों को विश्वास होता है? कुछ हाथ तो खड़े हुए दिखे मुझे, काफी हाथ खड़े हुए हैं. एक समय ऐसा था कि भारत में ओलंपिक्स या ओलंपिक्स गेम की बात करो तो सब लोग कहते थे पता नहीं होगा नहीं होगा. But today we can proudly say that if I have to talk about only last 2 years, from Tokyo Olympics till now, if you look at Tokyo Olympics, Paralympics, Deaf Olympics, then Commonwealth Games, various Asian Championships to the World Championships, and the Para-Asian Games, we have won the highest medal ever in all these tournaments in the last 75 years. और इस बार जब मैंने कहा था इस बार 100 पार, तो बहुत सारे लोगों ने नीचे से कहा 70 आए थे पिछली बार, 100 पार कहां करोगे? Because we worked hard on that, we provided all the facilities. Programs like Khelo India has turned around, and the schemes like TOPS, Target Olympic Podium Scheme, has benefited so many players. And we have not only said, but we have achieved. We have won more than we have won close to 107 medals in Asian Games and 111 medals in the Para-Asian Games, which is the highest ever. Now let me come back to the beautiful region of Ladakh. How many of you have been to Ladakh? बहुत को अवसर मिलने वाला है. How many of you are from the media? अरे इतने? And how many of you are influencers? नहीं है. मीडिया का बड़ा वर्क है. तो एक काम तो कर सकते हैं, जिसकी 3 बेस्ट स्टोरीज होंगी उन 3 को तो आज इनवाइट कर देते हैं इसके लिए. क्यों कर दिया जाए? चलो कर देते हैं. So let me come back to the Ladakh and the blueprint for the ice hockey. This will help us to make Ladakh an important international destination for ice hockey in the world. capitulating India on the international stage. The blueprint, which has been developed in the consultation with various local stakeholders and international experts and reviewed by the International Ice Hockey Federation, aims to create a roadmap for the development of ice hockey in a region like Ladakh, where the sport is extremely popular. I can say this because it has a great impact in my state of Himachal Pradesh also, in an area called Lahaul Spiti, that is a district which is adjoining to the Ladakh. A winter sport like ice hockey has multiple benefits for the local community, as it helps unite a community behind a sport that they can associate and enjoy during the winter's time. It provides an additional source of livelihood for the local community who have heavily dependent on tourism, which is predominantly oriented towards the summer months. So in winters, they got a lot of things to do now, from ice hockey to other various winter sports. Most importantly, it empowers the youth of the hill states of India through sports and help them develop important life skills required to excel in their future. This will forge a path for the young Indians and the young minds to be inspired to dream and discover their inner talents. At the same time, it will help build character. I am glad that the blueprint is a holistic document that covers all aspects of developing a sport in a phased manner. The blueprint covers essential aspects such as the requirement of sporting equipment, multidisciplinary training programs, developing infrastructure, and creating all year-round training facilities, support systems like governing bodies, and refereeing, scouting and nurturing of local talent, and lastly, creating a competitive environment for the sports by setting up regional and national level tournaments and leagues. The blueprint, though prepared for Ladakh, stands as a holistic roadmap that can be easily applied to other Himalayan states like Himachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir, Uttarakhand, and Arunachal Pradesh, where ice hockey can be played naturally in the winter. As I belong to beautiful state of Himachal Pradesh, and as I said earlier, the adjoining areas of Lahaul Spiti to Manali, Kullu can be developed for further taking this game to the district of Shimla and maybe to the district of Chamba as well, where ice hockey could be played. So we can do our bit in the state of Himachal Pradesh, but I'm looking at when representatives of Royal Enfield are present on the dais and in this beautiful hall, that let us look at these 4 states, and if you have to have a league, then let us look at first the state, then at the city league, where most of the cities can participate at the club level. So I'm also happy to acknowledge here, every year for the last couple of years, I get a lot of videos, photographs from the Lahaul Spiti, where the young players are playing the ice hockey. It has become very, very popular there, where a lot of foreign clubs, even the embassies are also helping with the equipments and gears. If you can create a team of people who can, either they can donate equipments, someone can come and create the facilities. Let them do their part, from the embassies to the companies like Royal Enfield to others. As a government of India, I can say here, under the Khelo India program, I'll make sure that the ice hockey is promoted in all the 4 states. I can make sure that that will happen. So Khelo India is not merely a scheme, it is a movement. When I talk about a movement, it has spread across India, and just one catchphrase of Khelo India has inspired lakhs and lakhs of Indians to take up sports as a hobby or as a career. Khelo India Games have played a pivotal role in the promotion of the scheme, with a total of 11 Khelo India Games organized so far, 5 Khelo India Youth Games, 3 Khelo India University Games and 3 Khelo India Winter Games. We have also decided this year that we are not going to restrict it to the state, to the Jammu and Kashmir. We will take it to Ladakh, Himachal or Uttarakhand also, so that few games are played or event is taken place in the month of Feb 2024 next year. The Khelo India Winter Games has a flagship event concerning winter games, winter sports. We are increasing the number of sports discipline this year. In last edition in the Feb 2023, more than 1,500 athletes participated across 11 sporting disciplines, and the event has been a huge success. I was present there at the inauguration. While the book relates to the ice hockey and its development in India, I am very happy to state that the Indian athletes have represented our nation at the Winter Olympics 11 times to date, beginning from the 1964. The blueprint for the development of ice hockey in Ladakh is a step towards developing a strong framework for the growth of ice hockey in the Himalayan region. One more thing I would like to say here. If I look at the Atal Bihari Vajpayee Mountaineering Institute in Manali, I see a lot of participants coming from the state of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Andhra, Telangana. So let's not restrict it to the state of Himachal Pradesh or Uttarakhand, Arunachal and Union Territories like Jammu, Kashmir and Ladakh. We can scout the talent from the other states also. We can hold camp for them. They can come well before, they can be there for 10-15 days, and we can create a good team. And we can also make it a part of Ek Bharat Shresth Bharat. The way Prime Minister Modi, he always asks us to engage, with various states. Like one of the programs he run is Tamil Kashi Sangamam. So people from Tamil Nadu, they travel to the Uttar Pradesh and be part of this program. Other is the Saurashtra Tamil Sangamam. So that is more of cultural program. Here we can have the youth from these states, from various states, who can do skating to other things, and they could be part of this ice hockey program as well. If that is possible, we can look at that also to scout the talent. As far as the Ladakh region is concerned, many of the previous speaker, Hill Council chairman to others, they have mentioned to create facilities in Ladakh. Let me mention a couple of things here that we have sanctioned in the last couple of years. We are laying a synthetic track and AstroTurf for football in the open stadium. A synthetic track and a football synthetic track, AstroTurf, in the stadium at Leh. The total cost will be close to 10 crore 50 lakh rupees. The second is construction of gymnasium hall at NDS Sports Complex in district Leh, 1.13 crore rupees. Construction of ice hockey rink at the 24th Battalion ITBP at district Leh, 2.77 crore rupees. Other infrastructure projects in the region of Ladakh, 3 Khelo India centers sanctioned, 1 in Kargil, 2 in Leh. Khelo India State Center of Excellence in Sports, which has athletics, boxing, archery discipline in the open stadium of Spituk Leh, sanctioned by the SAI, which will cost about 3.13 crore rupees. Other request which has been made here, let me have a look at that. I'll ask the department to have a look at it so that we can have more facilities in the Ladakh and Kargil region. I'm sure Leh and Kargil region can have more facilities. Let me in the end thank the local administration of Ladakh and Royal Enfield for taking the initiative, come out with a blueprint for the development of ice hockey in Ladakh. It's going to be a game changer. not only to create facilities, not only to create a blueprint, but I'm sure the target set for the 2042 Olympics participation, yes, we can do it. If India can pitch for the 2036 Olympics, if in 2036 we're going to host the Olympics, we're going to bid for that, I'm sure we can do wonders. At the same time, we can also look at Indian contingent in 2042. We have been participating in the past, but I'm sure ice hockey, we can do a great job in the coming years. We can also look at the global leagues. We can create players here. We can send them for the training purpose. And let me have a look if we can include them under the top scheme. If they can be trained locally or globally, we'll be more than happy to look at that. Let me once again, in the end, thank the local administration and the Royal Enfield for their initiative. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you so much, sir. What an interesting way to look at the Khelo India initiative. A movement to change the game. And the game really changes when we